Hi guys, Scott here from TEPIS Paranormal and welcome to the Sun Hotel. So I'm here in Hitchin in Hertfordshire, and I'm in the historic Sun Hotel, which is located on Sun Street. So this hotel is a historic hotel that can be found in the centre of Hitchin, next door to a Wetherspoons, and apparently quite historic. I've got in front of me here a few stories about ghost sightings at the hotel. It's only brief, but I thought while I was staying here I would take some time to film a video and try and communicate with anything here. So to start us off, the article that I found from the Hertfordshire Mercury says, with not just one ghost said to be haunting this Hitchin hotel, the stories and sightings vary, suggesting that there could be a number of spirits lurking. If you think you can handle it, ask to stay in room 10. Now, I will put in here, I didn't manage to get room 10, unfortunately. I am in room 5, but hopefully we'll still be able to get in touch with something in the hotel. The article then goes on to say that it said that a woman reportedly makes herself known in that room, which again is a shame I couldn't get it. One man woke in that room to the feeling of a woman laying across his face and trying to suffocate him. He was so scared that he ran out of the hotel and didn't stay another night. It then goes on to say that in the 1800s, Lord Havisham committed suicide in the hotel due to his large gambling debts, and it's said that he still haunts the building. There have also been sightings from staff members who claim to have witnessed a monk walking across the bar and helping himself to drinks. So a number of spirits said to be in this hotel: the monk, Lord Havisham, and that of the woman that lays across people's faces. What I'm going to do is I've got a few pieces of equipment with me. I've got the Necrophonic app. I've also got an EMF detector, a digital voice recorder, and a PSP-7 spirit box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these pieces of equipment and I'm going to take a look around the room. I'm just going to talk to whatever's here and I'm just going to see what happens. To start with, I think I'll stay seated where I am and I'll just bring the pieces of equipment out one at a time and hopefully go from there. Unfortunately, I've not been able to record the screen and output of my phone for the Necrophonic app, but hopefully the microphone on this camera should pick up anything we hear. So to start with, I have a digital voice recorder that I'm going to hit record on. I'm then going to place on the desk in front of me. I'm going to ask a couple of questions and I'm just going to see if we pick up anything particularly useful. So I'm going to hit record now. And then I'm going to place the recorder on the desk. There we go. Okay, so first question I'm going to ask is there anyone here with me now? If there is, please talk into the black device that I just put on the desk in front of me. Into this device here. If you are here, let me know your name, why you're here, and when you died, if you know you're dead. Okay, so I'm going to move on to a couple more questions. The next thing I want to know is how many spirits are here with me now? And how many spirits are in the hotel overall? Okay, so I don't think I caught anything there. I will listen to it better on the computer later, but I don't believe I caught any interesting audio. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get out a couple more pieces. I'm going to get out the Necrophonic app and I'm going to ask similar questions, possibly the same questions again, and just see if that picks anything up or if that has anything interesting it wants to say. Obviously, as you'll know from previous videos on the channel, I'm skeptical of this app. However, I am going to give it a try purely because I've used it in a couple of other locations and have had some strange things. So yeah, I'm going to give it another go and see if I can get anything off of it. As you'll know, if you've seen me use this app before, it's quite loud. I'm going to point the speaker of the app towards the microphone of my camera. So I want to ask similar questions. Is there anyone here with me now? What's your name if you are here? How many of you are here? Okay, I thought I had 9 then a couple of times in that sort of... Did you say there's 9 of you here? Okay. It keeps saying 9, I think, as well as it saying yeah to that. What are your names? Where are you from? Do you know where you are? Do you know what town you're in? How old are you? Okay, I'm going to turn this off again. So, a couple of interesting responses. Again, nothing too groundbreaking there, I don't believe. Okay, so moving on again. We now have the PSB7T Spirit Box, a new acquisition that I don't think I've previously shown on the channel. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use it to try and communicate with any spirits present again. Similar questions. I'm not overly confident I'll get a response based on the other 2 methods I've tried. I've also got an EMF detector with me that I'm going to power on. I'm just going to have held up here so you can see if there's any spikes or any energy changes. What I will do is I'll get anything in the room if it wants to communicate with me non-verbally. If you walk up to this device and touch it or go near it, the colours should change. It should go, depending on how close you are, all the way from its current green, it should go up to red. So if you're here, please, I encourage you to come near this device, touch it, and just let me know you're here, basically. I'm also going to switch on the PSB7, which again, I can't record, so I'm going to hold pointed towards the microphone of the camera. It is quite loud, as you've probably seen from other shows. So yeah, I'm going to turn it on, we'll see what happens. Okay, so it's now on, as you can hear. It's currently set to 100 ms. I don't quite know what that means, but it's the speed that it cycles through radio channels and radio frequencies. So I'm just going to hold it up here, and I'm going to ask a couple of questions, and we'll see if either of these are loud. So the first thing I want to ask is there anyone here? If you're here, make the lights of this device change. Or talking to this device. Can you talk into this device? Are you capable of it? There is an antenna on the top that I'm just going to extend, just out of curiosity. Okay, so please talk into this device if you hear. Do you have any messages you want to pass on? Is there anything specific you want to say to me? Give me a message. Okay, thank you. Okay, so again, didn't get anything overly interesting or overly exciting there. But again, based on a couple of stories I've heard about this place, I believe it could be haunted. I have stayed here now I stayed here last night and I've got another 2 nights here, tonight and tomorrow. I understand that it's an old building, but there were an unusual amount of creaks and sort of strange movement sounds last night. Again, it could just be other people, it could be the building, but there were definitely a few strange bumps in the night. But with that, I've been Scott from TEPIS Paranormal, and that brings us to the end of this brief investigation of the Sun Hotel. I will return here in future and will try and get into room 10 specifically because that is apparently the most active room of the hotel. And of course, I want to experience that myself. But for now, I've been Scott. Thanks for watching and I'll see you later.
As you know, I do a lot of paranormal investigation, and when I do, I like to be comfortable, which is why I wear clothing from allegedlypossiblymaybe.co.uk. With a wide range of high quality clothing available for low prices, I strongly recommend checking out their website and buying some clothes. If you enjoy quality clothing, visit allegedlypossiblymaybe.co.uk and use discount code TEPIS at checkout to save 10% on your order.